Back lab cup in Yako.
Liam the lab. Daniel. I mean, you, man, Obenyanka.
Yes.
Alexander Isaac, money, Flavic, money, Yokeresmo.
Yeah.
Mamentio.
A new normal. I was out here. Listen, from the local stories. So we divide the Ghana map into two.
Yeah.
I'll make it the southern and the northern sector.
Yeah.
Now, so we are footballer from this southern sector, Vicent. It is easy to rise to the top.
Okay.
Because of some PR and then some things I'll benefit, some privilege I'll enjoy from the southern sector. But Vicent, so if the northern side now, with the yani difficult to rise to the top. There was so quality extra, also above your level to be able to make sure say better to that level no. And even not for no crown bueno. So checky Tamale side if you are mko appear at upper west side no.
Yes, sure.
It is almost a play be move from the upper west scene coming and making it great no. There's happening a very good party. Check it time Hafiz to Konkoni. It started from Bulgar All Stars or movie here to Berekum United. Recent. It taking years to make sure so we prove be wrong say we're a good player from the upper west side. There was no PR. But Konkoni making sure say the quality never speaking for him and eventually Vicent Oba Berekum United no the PR was there or making sure so we great and now he's outside. A branch friend of Ismail Bigano Vicent. He was offering a certain better pair with a branch friend. I mean this R2 defender. I mean Hafiz Adams. Bobo year power for hours like Vicent there wasn't PR. Indeed there was so movie to the likes of Karela before making it big Kotoko and now outside. Talk about Idris in a few years, Vicent. Miami player, Vicent, was struggles under our Ghana and Vicent to get the PR and make sure said obey enough environment to prove the quality, Vicent. Oko Legon cities now, Maxo Conadu, Vicent, the other year, Vicent, at the moment I will be better from that top, no. I'm making it great, Vicent. You have to give it to him. Now, there's story about Walid Fusienu name, Vicent. We're a player from the Upper West Enclave. Now, what's on type product?
Oh, okay.
But Vicent, no, so pass it through Bulgar All Stars. As I go pass it through Ashgood before making it in Swatraman. And so take a bantena incredibly every season, even so check a time. Ogum, Eba Kotoko, in the second coming when Vicent, he was one candidate I will try or by getting his signature to come and add a lot of impact in midfield. And a guy about Vicent will show consistently. He may not give you goals as a midfielder, but be control or be offer presence as a box to box, you know, Walid Fusienu name at the Bemau. And I think there's something interesting for me, and I'm delighted for him making it huge. It was level because to make that move from Ashgo to Swatraman and then for now Kotoko HSU. Vicent he's been one candidate Kotoko, Rostano, Bonedinza, and I think if he could make that move now, it's going to be something huge. But I don't know how was and as was entire model, whether they sell on clothes woman. I don't know how they do it, but I'm sure there will be something good. So a guy back where he's going to augment Kotoko Medfuni, and I think he's going to be something interesting from that perspective. No, but still not transfer Vicent. So check Kotoko defense now. When you're prepare for Africa standard. You may not use dollars to buy players, but within our league, make sure say over signing players are almost quality now also to compete at the highest level. Now, Vicent, experience better is Zakare Fusienu NBA. Okay. Vicent, I'm saying say for now, has shifted somebody no to midfield no. So we are branching from Zakare Fusienu alongside Henry Vicent, they've played before Berekum Chelsea. If they are going to give the understanding now, and experience, Vicent will be brave and even previous last 3 years, Vicent, he was one candidate for the Black Stars. And the kind of calmness and presence, the leadership, the command of the batch, is something interesting. So, says Kotoko Tagat is very good deal. And don't forget, Berekum Chelsea has been, a talent pond for Kumasa and Kotoko. Talk about, Lord Amwa, Patrick Asedu, Henry Ansu, Vicent, mention them. They've been producing quality for Kumasa and Kotoko, and it's going to be something interesting. No, who big Joe, Vicent. So, you got Bentley Dinya. What is on Nimbobo? Yeah, press resistant. He's one of them. Okay. Very young. But the intelligence level in medicine is very key. Alongside our name, Vincent Gluaji. Yeah. These are two guys when they give you presence in medicine, very interesting to us. So what you got midfield, the availability, because for now, thing you do, Justice Blade, I thought to make a ball from the right back. and then in team menu, there's going to be a lot of availability. But at the back of football, yes, so when you create competition, you get the best from every player. And I think, say, look, these are all guys. Kotoko have shown, say, whenever they move to Berekum, Chelsea to bring the quality. I think apart from Angona, one man succeed, Brina excel, and it's going to be something huge. And too bad, very young, but Mama Kotoko a lot of years, and they're moving for it. And then Zakaria Fusienu offer that kind of experience, and then that partnership with Abraham Sefuna Heriansu is going to be something massive from that perspective. So the Ghana football was listen.
Yeah.
The goalkeepers. Look, this season, forget about Obia. Yeah. The goalkeepers has been standout performers. I mean, for like especially how Omutimis decided games for their various teams. But so check the first trainer. I think he should be on his own class. And also, everything information because on a level no there. Chroma the Obiano. But talk about the Mano Kobe. From Bafakatano to be many goal stars the first season, and look at the kind of saves are going to pull it out. The service so check it. Heart of Lions team he's been the main factor when the defenders are beaten. But the people may expect they make come a branch of this direct. Listen, my goodness, very young, very intelligent, very decisive. But I thought that you have to get that PR, no? And I think say, look, don't you mean doubt any of these qualities? But I was suggesting Salis. Sorry, the everything level, no.
Now, also just this direct because some categories are 4.
Of course, listen, that is look super goalkeeper. Now me can say Benjamin on any class of Kuma on class piano. At least human to compete into on the class piano. But look, these young guys are showing interesting facts, and if we can rely on goalkeepers to rebuild our Black Stars in terms of goalkeeping department, listen, we need these guys to give them that promotion in PR and make sure say we will brand them very well for the league title, no? And I say for such expecting the Blasters. But the most vibrant social media team, and I say Team Vincent. Look, at the Bakwa, I can say we are in the social media world, and the camera sells the more. And at the moment, Vincent,
the camera sells you the more.
Yeah.
And I've been with the camera call no mujani.
And what are all these teams, Vincent? So what follow Mudinya? They've been incredible, impeccable. Look, whatever pre-match or lineup, or even out of line, they will give the formation. Interesting. So if any of these teams win, I will be surprised. They've been interesting in terms of their social media. Yes, that's one thing now. Because look, division and that from division 1, how many teams now team promote almost? But maybe they have their reasons. But for me, look, all Blacks are supposed to be here. But look, Obia but no more in this season. And if they are giving that credit, no, I am no longer surprised about.
4 power highlights per Jai.
It's an interesting. Very. Now, come on, so I look in other teams, the Kotoko, the House of Folk, these teams.
Has mostly Kotoko.
Listen, I'm saying, say, well, the other things over here as the best three. If they are doing it, they should improve. And that's why I'm not saying some they should take it easy with me. I'm not saying some but they should improve more. These teams look interesting to watch in terms of the social media platforms. Listen, my friends who are on one story. The talents here are house aged players. And we can mention a lot of names. I've listened. You have to say, career now reach the ceiling, but move to the starting Syriano. They played very well, and the names that you can mention. Now, look at Madrid. Listen, fine wine, very fine wine, and so call is team now. In the midfield, apart from Giants, can be.